What's the perfect movie to watch late at night when you're about to go to sleep and you don't want to think about anything? A horror movie that you've never seen before about nightmares.
You like scary movies?
Uh-huh.
Here's Johnny. It's showtime.
So yes, if you haven't been able to tell, today we're going to be checking out A Nightmare on Elm Street. I'm going to be just real with you guys. I'm pretty ashamed at my lack of viewings of classic horror films. I've started to try to get better about it in recent years. I just recently watched Halloween and Scream for the first time, and I'm kind of sad I didn't do it for the channel, but we're finally in October. We're finally in Halloween month, and I wanted to do a kind of running series throughout the month of October. I might get out about 4 horror movies, and I've already picked them out, so no need to leave suggestions down in the comments below. But I have never seen A Nightmare on Elm Street. It's one of the most classic, profaned horror films of all time, and it stars one of my favorite actors of all time, Johnny Depp. And I've never been the biggest horror genre fan to begin with, but I've started to become more and more interested in it as the years have gone by. I've been watching more of the recent titles, from everything like The Conjuring to the recent rendition of It. Now I'm starting to dabble, even outside of the spooky season, back into the classic horror genre, and I thought, what better place to do that than with you guys for the channel? So, without further ado, I've got to get this started, because if I don't, I'm going to scare myself half to death. Let's just get right into this. Oh, introducing Johnny Depp. I didn't realize that this was this his first movie? He said, don't mind me, I'm just goating around. Have you ever heard about putting nails on a chalkboard? Because that must be your entire existence.
Some dream, judging from that.
Ooh, that's pretty freaky. Oh, I'm already gonna like this. That the dreams can affect your reality. Oh, okay. All right, I'm on board.
Yeah, next time you have one, just tell yourself that's all it is, right while you're having it, you know?
God damn, Johnny Depp was a heartthrob.
Hey, did you have a nightmare too?
No, I just normally run like this to class.
That's impossible.
Something out there, isn't there? I didn't hear anything. Well, I heard something.
Step into the horror cliche. Go check it out. Ooh, that is just freaky. And Stranger Things, one of my favorite television shows, as you can tell by my little Billy just chilling up over there. They have the same sort of effect with one of the Demogorgons coming through the wall at Joyce's house. That's really interesting. I didn't know that they got that from here. Oh, I didn't know Mr. Elastic was in this movie. He can teleport? Well, that's just cheating. Oh, my dear mother of Mary Joseph. Someone get an extra... She just baseball batted his face. The power of Christ repels you.
All right, look, I don't want to get into this now. God knows you need time. But I sure would like to know what the hell you were doing.
I don't want to get into this, I promise. But what the hell were you doing?
Lieutenant, look at this. A switchblade. I didn't do it.
Why wouldn't you ditch the switchblade when you knew that she was cut up? Ugh.
Tina?
Come with me, and you'll see in a world of Freddy's imagination. Is this his nightmare space, or is this just legit the boiler room for the school? Because if it is just the boiler room for the school, that's a pretty cool tie over to what it was earlier.
Who are you?
That didn't really tell me who you are, but thank you for sharing. Ugh, you are just the worst. Why do you even exist? Why did he lick his tongue like that? I am scarred forever. So if they can't go to sleep, what in the world are they going to do? I mean, this is about to be the 50-day coffee bender from hell. Oh, well, that's just terrible. Of all the places you could stick your little measly, greasily little mitts. There you go. We've had the first reasonable reaction to the fact that you do not need to be going to sleep right now. I have a feeling it's not going to be her that dies tonight, but it's going to be the guy that they are thinking is the killer that's going to die tonight.
It's just a dream. He isn't real. He isn't real.
I think he begs to differ.
Are you okay? Yeah, just a little dream, that's all.
At this point, I'm telling my parents, I'm telling my grandparents, I'm telling everyone that I know and love, there is a demon trying to kill me in my sleep. People, watch over me. So I guess Kruger's motive is he just wants to kill all 4 of them? Why did he pick these kids? What did they ever do to him?
What the hell are dreams anyway?
The truth is, we still don't know what they are or where they come from.
That's actually a fascinating concept, is that we've still not really grasped the whole realm of dreams. I know myself, like, I go into what's called a really deep realm sleep every night, and I just basically dream black darkness. And every now and then I'll have an outlier dream that I can remember the next day. It might be once every 6 months to a year. But it's kind of fascinating to think about that we just dream all these random things for no apparent reason.
Give me that damn thing. It even has his name written in it. Fred Krueger, Mom. Do you know who that is, Mother? Because if you do, you better tell me, because he's after me now.
Did the parents know about Freddy Krueger? Has he attacked the town before? Oh, that's messed up.
Fred Krueger can't come after you, Nancy. He's dead.
Sons of bitches. He's been there. You all lived with him?
The judge got famous, but somebody forgot to sign the search warrant in the right place, and Krueger was free just like that. A bunch of us parents tracked him down after they let him out. We found him in an old abandoned boiler room where he used to take his kids, and made a trail of it out the door. Then lit the whole thing up and watched it burn.
Wow. So now your children are paying the price for your all's negligence. Parenting 101. She just had a coffee pot just hiding underneath her bed. Man, when you got to study for class.
I'm your boyfriend now, Nancy.
Ew, that's so gross. Oh my God, a blood volcano. You imagine walking into that? Just blood spewing? Guys, there's no body for you to collect. It is just a pile of blood. Well, she is just preparing for war. This is like the horror film version of Home Alone.
Die before I wake. I pray the Lord my soul to take.
I don't think they could have picked a more perfect movie to say that prayer in. Hey, yo, Edward Scissorhands Jr., where you at? She's doing a good job, I'm not gonna lie. She's done everything she can to kill this little fucker. Oh my God. You just never die, do you, you ugly little bitch?
You're nothing. You're shit.
Believe this fog?
Oh, I believe anything is possible.
Oh my God, they had to call forward to this at the freaking beginning of the movie. Wait, what? All right, so that was A Nightmare on Elm Street. I finally understand and can totally respect the hype that surrounds this movie. That was just very, very different from what I was expecting. It's intriguing. It's different. It keeps you on the edge of your seat, but it keeps everything unpredictable. I honestly had no idea where the story was going to be going from start to finish. Originally, I thought it was just going to be like, oh, we're going to take out these kids one by one by one. It's kind of like an It sort of thing, It vibe. And then I kept on asking myself, what's the motivation here? Why is Krueger doing what he does? And then to finally get that big payoff reveal that he actually was killed by the parents and families of these kids that he's now attacking, even though he was a child murderer. There's just so many layers there that's really interesting. And the fact that you have to try to stay awake, how long can you stay awake, that she could bring things in and out of the dream, that she was able to bring him back, but he still wasn't dead, even though she basically defeated him. And then at the end, she thinks that everything's fine and dandy, does the thing that Johnny Depp recommended to turn her back on him, not give him the satisfaction, and then it still doesn't matter. And we had been reaching towards this ending the entire movie. As you can tell, I thought that this was very smart, very witty, very cool, very interesting. For the time, it definitely holds up. All the visual effects still work today. I love that coming through the wall effect that you also see in Stranger Things on Netflix that they originally used here. I think that worked really well. I love the iconic shot of Johnny Depp being sucked down into the bed. I had no idea that was going to turn into a blood geyser coming out of there. That was disgusting and amazing at the exact same time. Really creepy imagery. I think Wes Craven knocked it out of the park again. I love what he did with Scream, and I love what he did here too. It's still probably not in my top 3 favorite horror films because I don't know how many times I would revisit it, but it's a great first time watch. Now, his other movie, Scream, that 100% is in my top 3 because it's fun, it's campy, but it's also got some mystery elements, and it still holds up to this day. But if you like what you saw here today and you want to see more, if you could go ahead and hit that like button and that subscribe button, I would truly, truly appreciate it. It really does help out the channel. Leave comments in the comment section down below about what you think about my idea for a little kind of a little bit of an October Halloween fest on the channel, maybe 3 or 4 videos that I can bring out in the next month. And also, if you could smack that post notification bell so you get notified every single time a new video goes live on the channel, I would also appreciate that. And besides all of that,